Welcome to the 5 Letters podcast. You got myself, Yells, you got Cam alongside, you got Bez alongside. Let's get into it. The 5 Letters podcast. Cam, Bez, we are back again. How's life? How's your last 2 weeks or so been? What you get up to? That's good.
Life's good. Life's good. Last 2 weeks, not done too much. Helped out my parents in the garden a few times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was there last week and the week before.
Oh, wow.
Last week was a hard one because it was so hot. And was it hot or was it raining?
It was raining.
One time it was raining and one time it was hot. I can't remember which one was which.
What's the update with the cats? Like we need the cat update.
Yeah, the cats are still there. They're still there, but yeah, they're just waiting for the place to have space to take them. And I think someone wants one of the kittens.
A bunch of people want them kittens, right?
Well, yeah. So there's 2 kittens. So those will go to whoever wants them.
Yeah.
And I guess the place will take the stray mom in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't see that when I went there last. I didn't see the cats at all.
Oh, okay.
So I think they just go roaming and then come back and eat food and sleep there.
Yeah.
But yeah, their garden's getting done. It's looking nice. It's nearly finished. And then Thursday, went out for drinks with my team at work, which was an interesting time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because our manager obviously was with us, and then our manager's manager was also there because he's new and he's.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, he?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So the previous manager's just gone on maternity leave, so he's come in to temporarily fill that spot.
Right.
And we only just met him this week. I think he's been in the company for a few months now, but we only just met him for the first time this week. And he invited himself to our drinks, and he got drunk, started talking about life and things that we were not expecting, and we were not planning to hear that day, but we heard it anyway.
Was he weird? So you have to go into it because obviously it's public, but like when you say talking about life, was he talking about work life or talking about his personal life?
Both, really. So he was talking about because he works in our other office, so he was just telling us stuff about things that go on over there. But then also he told us about something that he used to do for the work when he was younger, which was interesting.
Fairs.
But yeah, it was a good night. A lot of people we all got a nice vibe going, you know. And then some people went out afterwards because they were on that wave. Like most people just cut and left and went home. I think there was 4 or 5 of us left just before I left and came home. And then they were trying to drag me out. They're trying to get me to come Central London.
Central?
Damn.
Yeah, they were like...
Going out.
Yeah. Because one of them has a friend who lives in Central, so they were going to go to her house.
Lives in Central where?
I forget. But yeah, she lives somewhere in Central.
Central or like?
More Central than I'm saying Central because it's not, I wouldn't say it was East, West or North or South. It's more Central than, yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, they were going to go to her house and then go from there to Shoreditch, which I don't think they ended up doing. I think they just went to her house and stayed there. But they were trying to convince me to go. I was like, nah, man. I've got work tomorrow morning, and I was finished tomorrow. I was still finished on the Friday morning. It was. I don't know how they did it because one of them.
But that's the thing. Like once you hit the point where you're going to be finished the next day anyway, you might as well keep going. The finish don't get worse.
It does because
the finish don't get worse.
I still was able to get home, and my thing was I wanted to be able to get home, go to bed, wake up in the morning on time.
Right.
If I went out more,
because that's you. That's
You have to not sleep.
that's you. That's a quirk about you.
Yeah.
Is that you don't wake up.
Yeah.
Like
if I'm finished, I'm not waking up.
True.
I need to be able to still control when I wake up.
Oh, did you sleep through your alarms?
I do. Did I not tell you about the time that I had to come here to kick
Oh, yeah. I think you mentioned it before, actually.
when we were living together, and then for the listeners, obviously me and Bez used to live together, and then Cam was living here where me and Cam live together now.
No, I was living in our parents' house still.
No, you weren't.
Oh, I was living here. It's true. Yeah. Sorry.
If you were living at our parents' house, that would have been a different situation.
Yeah.
So anyway, and me and Cam used to work together as well at the same office. So imagine I go from our place to work. Yeah, I'm sitting down at my desk. I'm getting started on my day. Checking my emails. Having a good old morning. And his manager comes and he's like, and she's like, Yells, have you heard from Cam this morning? I'm like, no. And she's like, oh, he's not here. And this is like at 9:30 or something. She's like, yeah, he hasn't turned up. He hasn't called me to say he's sick or anything like that. I've tried to call him and he's not picked up. Oh, no, she said, yeah, he's not picked up or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, let me try. Let me see. So, so obviously I messaged him. I call him. No answer. At the time, he was living here with our other brother. So I messaged our other brother. And he was like, I'm actually at the airport. I left at 5 a.m, 4 a.m. So he wouldn't have been up yet when I left. Yeah. So I have no idea. So I was like, oh my goodness, here we go. So now I'm calling my parents to see if I can get the spare key, because obviously I didn't have a key to here at the time. So I'm like, do you guys have a spare key? They're like, no. So I'm like, oh my god, here we go. I'm like, well, so I sent a message into our family group chat. I was like, has anyone heard from Cam this morning? Because he's not turned up to work. I've called him, his manager's called him, not answering. So it's like, okay, well then I went to HR and was like, I don't even know what the protocol is here, but my brother, obviously, who works here, has not turned up this morning. None of us can reach him.
I need to go check on him.
And they were like, yeah, of course, just go and let us know. So I left from there in Watford, outside of North London, to come all the way over here to West London, almost getting towards Southwest London, in an Uber, very expensive. You should have paid me back for that Uber.
I didn't know you got Uber here. You should have told me. I would have paid you back.
You think in this situation I'm going to be taking
trains and
to get from Watford to here as well?
That's a difficult journey.
So grabbed an Uber, probably a £40 Uber, £50 Uber, whatever it was, to come here. And then the whole time I'm calling him in intervals as well. Just be because I'm but my thought process is at this point is surely he would have woken up. Surely he would have woken up. Because it was about 9:30ish, coming up to 10 when his manager came.
Okay.
Then I'm trying from the office for maybe half an hour.
Yeah.
So we're getting about 10:30. And then I'm okay, now I need to go. So I'm having a conversation with HR and my manager, blah, 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 to let them know that I'm leaving, blah, blah, blah. Again, 10:45, getting to 11.
Yeah.
Then I'm in the Uber at 11:15, 11:30. So I'm how much?
You should be awake by now.
How much sleep is going on? Plus, I'm calling you. I've told my parents now, and my other siblings. And they're calling you, texting you. Blah, blah, blah. Phone's probably ringing, buzzing. Surely. So now I'm oh, what is actually going on here? Then I'm probably about 10 minutes away from here, and then he calls you back, and it's yeah, I was sleeping. And I was oh my god. Why? I can't remember what the story was, but
well, my phone battery died during the night. Which is why my phone would have been, if it was on, it would have been ringing off, and I probably would have woke up, but it wasn't on.
I'm sure it was ringing.
It wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Because I had to turn it on. I put it on charge. When I woke up, I put it on charge. I saw the time. I put it on charge. I turned it on, saw all the messages, saw all the missed calls. I was God damn, what's happened here? And then I called you to be yo, no, I'm good, don't worry. And then you were I'm 5 minutes away. I was well, why are you 5 minutes away? What you did? And then you're I was coming to check on you. I was okay. Damn.
Yeah, and then we went back, and then we got to the office like at like 2.
Yeah.
Like
it was so bad because I get into the office and everyone's like, what
happened?
Welcome, I guess. You turn up at 2 a.m., 2 p.m. even, and you finish at 5, so you're only working 3 hours.
Yeah, half day.
But it's funny because I came in, I don't usually wear like white tops and whatever, but I'd recently bought some white tops. So on that day, and it was like very hot, so I didn't put like a jacket on or anything. So on that day, I was wearing like jeans and a white tee and went in, and people were giving me, like as I was walking in, people were giving me compliments about my clothes. I'm like, that's nice. It's very good. But yeah, bad day.
yeah,
But 100% you should have told me that if I'd realised that you took an Uber, I would have 100% paid you back.
Nah, man, no. It was
Especially because I'm about to drop some revelations here. I woke up on time initially, and then I didn't want to go in, so I turned my phone off and went back to sleep.
You should have said that. That's crazy.
I
actually don't know what to say to that. That's insane.
I was like, I don't want to go in, and I see BA to call my manager, so I just turned my phone off and went back to sleep. And then came up when I woke up.
Just no thought process of like the.
I was tired. Clearly, I was tired. I wasn't thinking straight. And I woke up, I was like, I need to make up a story. Clearly. So I was like, well, my phone was off anyway, so people would have been calling me and it would have been going straight to voicemail.
Yeah.
So the phone being off is any explanation that makes sense from other people's perspective. So that's what I went with. But yeah, my bad, man.
The maddest thing is, you can do that when your brother doesn't work at the company.
Yeah.
Like when you got a family member at the company, everyone knows it's your family member, and they're gonna be like, "Yo."
The thing is, though, you do have an emergency contact at the company anyway. So, like, if you're not working there, they will probably call, like, let's say your mum and be like, "Is Cam okay? We haven't heard from him." And then it would
same thing. Yeah, same result.
I straight up I think because of where I worked previously, And
sorry,
yeah,
you can say that in a second, but you know why you're super lucky is because our sister was coming. Well, she was gonna come.
Yeah, I know. When I saw that, I was scared. I was like, if she's left her house to come open the door, that's peak because she lives.
So she lives.
Yeah, she lives
in
the other side of the world.
Yeah, she lives in southeast London, wherever. She would have had to calm down on. Her drive is ridiculous. When she comes over here, it's ridiculous drives. Like,
because if I hadn't woken up like before you got to the door, you probably would have been like, I can't get in to check, so you need to come. And you would have rang the doorbell and I fully would not have heard it if I was still asleep. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, because and I would have just been knocking. But
I would have felt, I felt bad already.
But if she came,
I would have been like,
that's what I'm like. That would have been crazy, Cam, if she had to come all the way out from the thing. But yeah, she hadn't left yet because she was obviously working.
Yeah.
So she was like, let me know what's going on. So I think if I had got in here and not heard from him, rang the doorbell, I would have been like, yeah, you gotta come here and open this door, like, because at that point, can you imagine?
Yeah.
But at that point, that's when real panic is setting in. It's like, okay, we've been calling him, nothing. We're at his door, nothing. Like, yeah, like whole time, like people were like, raw. Like people were like checking to see if his car's there because, like, if your car wasn't here, that would have been terrifying as well.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that means
he didn't get home last night or something.
He didn't get home last night, or if he set up in the morning because he drove.
Yeah, true.
Set up in the morning, he goes on M25 and all this.
Yeah,
like,
true.
All sorts of things could have happened. Like, yeah. So
yeah, I honestly wasn't expecting anything to happen. I was expecting it to just be like
text my manager saying, "Where are you?" And then you're like,
sorry.
That.
Like my manager trying to call me, and my manager texted me. And then I wake up and then I respond to that being like, my bad, my phone died, whatever. I wasn't expecting it to be speak to Yells, speak to the whole family, and then everyone's knowing what's going on. And now my mum always talks to me about this. Mentions this to me, like all the time. She'll mention this to me, and she'll be like, make sure you wake up in the morning, that this kind of stuff. Like, and it's been like 2 years since that happened now as well. Like, yeah. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, I mean, it won't happen again because it didn't happen in the first place. Like I woke up and I chose not to stay awake.
That's worse, by the way.
I know it's worse, but like, yeah,
because you know it will happen again because it wasn't an accident. It was like
it was a choice.
It was a choice.
Oh my God.
yeah. But
and you won't make that choice again.
yeah, I felt so bad for everyone. Like I was like, damn, I left everyone worrying. It was peak, but I'm good, guys. I'm safe.
That is crazy. That's crazy. I guess because you slept. You didn't sleep through your alarm. Then you just turned your phone off.
I woke up and went back to sleep. But yeah, that's all I've really done. Yeah.
Okay. For me, I haven't really done much. I've been to cinema a couple times. So I watched a few different movies. Watched Scary Movie 6. Disclosure.
It's not 6.
6.
Is it only 6?
Yeah, it's 1/6. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it called 6 though? Or was it just called
It's
Scary
called Scary Movie, but
like
essentially. I watched Disclosure Day and I watched Toy Story 6.
Okay.
Toy Story 5.
We're going to get into that because I
5.
I want to hear about Disclosure Day specifically. Toy Story 5 I don't care about. I'm not
How was the cinema experience with Toy Story 5?
It was quiet. It was way less people than I thought there'd be. There was a few kids, but they sat quietly in the cinema.
When did you go there?
Yesterday. Came out yesterday.
Oh, okay. So you went, yesterday evening?
Yeah. So I think that's probably why it was quiet, because it was evening and kids probably would have gone for the earlier showing. But I'll get into them more later. But yeah, that's it, to be fair. I haven't really done much else. Played a bit of tennis again.
Proper middle class. posh boy you are.
The tennis courts are free in our old area. So they got pickleball courts there now as well. Like,
I mean, our old area is proper middle class.
It is probably,
so that's exactly right.
That's why it's funny though. Like the tennis courts there are free in this rich, like middle class posh area, and then like you go to some other areas and the tennis court you have to pay a £5 or £10 for an hour. Yeah. It's like, I guess their government's, their council's better. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. To be fair, I haven't really done much else that I can remember. I started playing A Way Out again. So we're playing that.
Yeah.
So finished It Takes Two and playing A Way Out now.
You're like getting through them.
Yeah. But I don't know how. I think we're gonna take longer to get through A Way Out because my girlfriend finds it boring.
It is kind of boring.
I think we played it in the wrong order. We should have played that one first, and then because the others are so much more exciting.
They just ramp on.
Yeah.
A Way Out, it gets more interesting later, but at the beginning is
yeah, and I think it's the story that's the best bit about it, isn't it? It's not like the gameplay. The gameplay
is not super intricate or whatever.
Yeah, whereas like It Takes Two in a split fiction, the gameplay is actually sick.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about I'll put the towels in the thing and then
that's what we did that. I was saying to you, the bit where you have to climb the tower in sync. I was saying to that, I was like, this is going to be hard, and then we did it quickly.
That should be hard.
I thought, remember we played it, but we were drunk, so it was a lot more difficult. And then we did it. I was like, oh, it was easy. I thought it was going to be way harder than this, but I was like, it's probably because we were drunk and we played it.
I literally remember that. Yeah, it was like no coordination, but it's not difficult.
Yeah, it wasn't difficult at all. But so we did that, and then the bit where you can't use to get the screwdriver or something, so you go back in, and that's where we got to. And then it was like, okay, we'll come back to it next time because it's late. But it's this. I enjoy it. I think it's fun, but the gameplay is a bit too slow. So I think we played it in the wrong order.
Yeah. So for me, I went cinema as well. I watched Obsession after what Bez said about it the other day.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen it, Cam? You haven't.
No, I remember. I've actually been hearing people talk about it, and I was like, I feel like I've heard someone mention this movie, but I can't remember who. I thought it was you, and then I guess it was Bez. Yeah. I saw you watching something on it on YouTube. It was a guy and his wife, I guess, talking about when they saw it.
Oh, okay.
Man carrying thing.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, their channel, Woman Carrying Thing. Because that's a joint channel. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I watched it because it's one of them movies where you just want to. I kind of want to talk about it and like hear people's opinions on it and their takes on it and their perspectives and whatnot. So I've watched a few. Damn.
Well, that's. I know he's
not Havertz. This guy, little guy.
I don't know who that is. Amiri.
Was it Amiri?
No, he might put the cross in. Nah. He's just celebrating like he scored.
So we're watching Ivory Coast versus Germany in the World Cup. Sit down.
There he is, Thomas Muller and Hummels. Yeah, Mats Hummels.
Sit down. And Germany just equalised, so it's 1-1 now. 70-ish minutes.
Water break coming up now.
Exactly. Literally, exactly.
The amount of goals and stuff that I scored just before, just after the water break is actually crazy as well.
Yeah, 26.
For them to drink water.
Yeah, they have a hydration break.
Why are you pushing the camera, bro? Yeah, so it's one of the movies where I just wanted to hear like and talk about it and get different people's like perspectives on it, because I feel like it's one of them interesting movies like that. So yeah, so I watched that. Can talk about it a bit more later. You definitely should see it. I think it's still in cinemas, Cam, so you definitely should try and go and see it if you can at some point.
It'll probably be online soon as well on the bootleg sites, but
true.
But yes, I think
got time for bootleg movies.
Yeah, fair.
Especially because are you still paying per every month for your?
It's still got Odeon thing.
Yeah, man, go see it.
Oh yeah, you might. Yeah, because it's definitely still in cinema. It's one that I think because it's so good that because it's so big, popular, they've dragged it out a lot. Like the MJ film's still in the cinema as well.
Ah, okay.
It's Kai Havertz, don't worry, you're alright.
60 million down the drain.
I have a bet for him to score as well. He better score.
Oh man, I find it so funny when people like bet on sports, man. I can't lie. Just having like worked for a betting company, I just could never. Like I'm like, it's just, especially because I used to when I worked there, like we had like dummy test accounts.
Yeah.
That we were.
You can play around with the bets.
Because you have to know how the website works, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we were like encouraged, like whenever the phones were quiet, we were encouraged to just place bets, and there was like sports on the TV, like
that's sick.
The entire time. So there'd be like if there was horse racing on, then horse racing. There's football on, the football would be on, like all kinds of like. It was just basically permanently on Sky Sports at the time, innit? So whatever was on. So we were just always encouraged to just like play around the website, place bets on the dummy account. And then we'd like talk about it in the office and stuff. And I lost so much money on that dummy account. Like, so I was just like, I'm just never gonna do this for real. Like I just remember having to like be like to my manager, like, yeah, can you top up my dummy account? I'm fresh out, I'm clean.
That's jokes.
Like just repeatedly, like yeah, just give me a bit more.
Give me, come on, a little bit more, just a little bit more. I got some more bets to place.
And they do it because obviously it's not real money. Right?
Yeah,
like, they just do it. They just add on more. But like they'd be like, yeah, what have you been doing? What have you been betting?
Just whacked £100 on Curacao to beat Germany.
So I'm just like, yeah, I just know from now, like I just can't do this because I'm like I lost so much fake money. I'm not gonna start losing.
Yeah,
my real
true.
Money. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I went to the cinema to watch Obsession. Other than that, a few other little bits. I went to a record fair, sneaker fair, like a hip hop thing, in North London, I think it would have been. Yeah, North London. And it was like they were selling hip hop records, like the vinyls, like sneakers. There was like some people selling like limited edition Jordans and all this sort of stuff and whatnot, and a little pop up thing. Bought a couple of records. Bought Rick Ross, Hustlin', if you don't know that tune. Hustlin'. Yeah, bought that record because why not? When in Rome. And went from there and went to Trafalgar Square because they were doing like a classical music like thing.
Okay.
So I think it was a London Symphonic Orchestra or something like that. They performed like a few bits and pieces. Like, wasn't necessarily my thing, but it was fine. I like music, so it was fine. They performed the James Bond theme at the end as well, which was quite sick. Which I think they did it because obviously the game is out and whatnot.
Yeah.
So that was quite interesting. It was nice to see. It was a nice day out as well. Sun was shining. Have I done anything else? I think that's more or less it. Oh, I went out to a shop yesterday. I bought myself, my birthday's coming up, so I bought myself it's weird. I was going to say a nice watch, and it is a nice watch. But I feel like when people say nice watches, they're thinking like Rolex. Like when you say like the free, like, oh yeah, I got a nice watch, people are like, oh yeah, it's gonna be an AP.
Yeah, you have an AP.
A Patek Philippe. Because those are like, I guess those are like the super ultra luxury watches. But I bought myself
it's a nice watch.
It's a nice watch. Yeah, it's a nice watch.
It's not a super ultra luxury watch, but it's a nice watch.
It's a nice watch. And like I've always been quite kind of interested in watches. And now I'm like, I'm at the age where I'm like, just get a little like nicer collection going. Like, I was looking at some of my watches and I'm like, yeah, some of you, I need to rotate some of you out, whatnot. Might donate a couple to my nephew. And just, here you go, young buck. See how it goes. But yeah, that's basically me. So yeah. Right. So Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, Shining Diamond, or Diamond is Unbreakable. That's it. Diamond is Unbreakable. Part 4. Yeah, it's part 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
We finished it.
Yep. It's done.
It's done. What are your ratings out of 10 for the entire bit? And you can say if the last 13 episodes, you can say if you have a different rating for those as well.
I think I'd give it overall a 7. Did I give part 3 a 7?
It doesn't matter. Just give what you want to give in the moment. It doesn't matter. We don't have to be consistent with these.
I think I think it's a 7. I think the beginning of this first like 5 or 6 episodes, I weren't vibing with, but the last few, they got me in. I think the last few were definitely good.
Yeah.
And when I was watching the first lot, I was like the first few of them. I was considering whether I enjoyed this season more than like a lot more, or even a little bit more than season or part 3, part 2 even, or whether I think it's about the same, like in terms of the overall enjoyment. And I was like, but yeah, the last bit of it brought me back and was like, yeah, this is definitely better than part 2, but not better than part 3.
Okay.
What about you, Bez?
So similar to Cam, I think overall I gave it a 6 or 7, but I think I'll land on a 7.
Oh, generous.
Yeah, because I think the last bit I'm giving like a 8 or 9, but then I think the initial bits I gave like a 5. So I'm like, I feel like 7's almost fair, but maybe I don't want to say a 6. I feel like it'll be a high 6, low 7. But I think similar to Cam's, the start of it was a struggle. But I think as it got to this last bit, the last 13 episodes, we're rocking and rolling. I feel like that's like felt more proper Jojo's theme, Jojo's style, like over the top, proper chaos. Like I think that was more what I expect from Jojo's, and yeah, I enjoyed that bit. And I think Kira's a good villain, so I enjoyed that as well.
Yeah, and I like a good loop.
Yeah,
I like a good loop.
Good time skip, good time loop. Yeah.
So for me, it's good, but it's not enough. I'm giving it a 5.
A 5?
A 5. Because I feel like most of the show is a 5.
That's fair.
For me. Like, I'm like, the ending does obviously ramp up and the ending is enjoyable and whatnot. But I'm like, that's 6 episodes out of 39? And like, there are other...
Yeah, it's a fair point.
There are other like... There are other high points and whatnot. But I feel like, for the most part, it consistently floats around the 5. So I'm like, I just have to give it a 5. So
yeah, I think you swayed me. I'm giving it a 6. I think that's fair because I'm leaving the last bit in my you know when you eat food and it's not you're enjoying it, but then the last bite you have it tastes good. So you're like, okay, that meal wasn't too bad, but when you think about the overall the fact that most of it wasn't great, fair. Okay, so that's
what I'm going with. I do think it obviously picks up at the end. Kira went to like finally start battling him and whatnot. It's really good, but for me, it's my least favorite part that we've seen so far. Which is maybe not strange, but I wouldn't have thought so going into it.
Yeah, I didn't remember it being as bad as it actually was.
No, me neither. I just thought I didn't think like there was anything that kind of stood out about it. Like I'm just thinking back because I was like, I don't really remember this part much.
Yeah.
compared to the other ones. Like I remembered loads about part 3, part 2, even part 1, but I just don't remember much. I didn't remember much about this, other than like Joseph being old, for example. And I've remembered Yoshikage Kira and his kind of whole thing and whatnot. But like some of the other stuff, like I didn't remember much of anything at all. Yeah. And now I'm like, well, yeah, because it just wasn't.
There wasn't much happening.
Yeah, it wasn't much happening, and what was happening wasn't that interesting to leave that level of impression on you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think 5 is about where I'm gonna stay. So, but yeah, let's recap these episodes and give our like deeper thoughts on the season and whatnot, and then we can get into it. So yeah, where did we start?
Because we were 26 to 39.
Mm-hmm. 27 to
39.
So we know who Yoshikage Kira is now. And he's like changed his identity. That all happened.
Yeah, he's Kawasaku Kawajiri.
All right. Yes. So it starts off with him living with his new wife and child.
This is the alien.
And yeah, it's the alien episode. So Yoshikage Kira, our villain, like we said, he's changed his identity. He's living with his new wife, who has fallen in love with him for the first time. Which I can't lie, that was a little bit funny.
It was funny. It's definitely funny. It's so rude though.
It's so literally.
It's like, damn, people live like this.
Ain't love my husband till he changed to a different person.
Yeah, well,
and became an arsehole as well. It wasn't even like he became
nice. Become an arsehole. He became nice. So like she was trying to be a prick. Like he got home from work or whatever it was. Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't cook anything. I left your favorite." Yeah, and it was like just like a packet ramen.
Yeah, the TV dinner.
Yeah, and he started cooking and stuff.
Yeah, for himself.
No, he could cook for himself. Yeah. And she was all like, haha, you think I'm going to eat this? Because they must have Mr. and Mrs. Smith, that relationship where they're beefing or something. So she's like, you think I'm dumb enough to eat this? And then she tries it. She's like, oh, it's delicious. So like he was being nice to her in like a lot of ways.
I feel like he was like kind of ignoring her for the most part. And then she was just like...
He wasn't biting on her bullshit.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. That's what it was. Like she was like trying to... wiggle him.
He was gonna choke her out and stuff, and she was like, "Oh my god, he's hugging me!" He's like,
he ripped up the back of her dress.
That was it, yeah. So, he's never been like this before.
He's never unbuttoned my dress for you before.
But because she's thinking like he wants me, she's like, "Oh my god, he wants me." He's never been so raw and animalistic.
So stupid.
Like, so I get it. Where the whole time he's like trying not to murder her.
Yeah. His nails are growing, and he's like, I just have the urge.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's happening, and then the other kind of story in this episode is that Josuke and Okuyasu meet an alien in the field. And yeah,
there wasn't really much around that, was there? He was just allergic to sound. He's venom.
He was allergic to sound. They didn't believe he was an alien. They thought he was a stand user. It turns out he's not a stand user. He's actually an alien. Basically, that's the long and short of it.
I mean, I feel like that's not even confirmed, because at the end of the episode, or not this episode, but at the end of his first introduction, his mum comes and he's like, "I brainwashed."
He brainwashed her to be.
You don't believe that? Well, he's transport. He's
shapeshifter.
Yeah, but you see him get hit by the arrow before they find him.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because that's how it starts.
Oh, the dad says that he shot him with the arrow.
Oh, he shoots him with the arrow, but nothing happens.
I mean, it cuts his skin. It just doesn't actually penetrate proper.
But yeah, no, he's alien.
Okay.
Because the arrow doesn't penetrate. The arrow doesn't penetrate him the way that it penetrates everyone else. Then he's a shapeshifter. And when he's shapeshifting and stuff, there's no indication of any stands that anyone like sees or picks up on. And then, alien, man. And then he has the weird allergic to sound.
Yeah, stuff. The symbiote allergic to sound.
He could just be a weirdo.
Nah, I feel like Jojo's Bizarre Adventure is like bizarre enough to just randomly have an alien.
Yeah, it's a random alien.
Yeah.
No mention of aliens beforehand. No mention of aliens after.
Well, you don't know that.
I'm assuming. Making an assumption.
We didn't hear about stands until the last season. And then maybe aliens. Just there's a new power next season.
And then with the alien situation, it kind of rolls on to, because the alien can shapeshift, Josuke has the bright idea that he needs to scam Rohan Kashibe.
He needs to re-up his pockets after his dad spent all his money on a baby.
So he tries to scam Rohan Kashibe over a game of dice. But again, like, this is like one of the things where it's like, why am I watching? Why are we doing this?
Literally.
But also, like, it has funny moments because I like Rohan Kashibe.
Yeah, Rohan Kashibe is sick.
So basically, Josuke convinces the alien to turn into a set of dice. And I don't even know what game they're playing.
It's it's like it's not crap. It's like craps, but not craps.
Quite,
like they just put the dice in a thing, shake the dice around in a bucket, and then have to get a certain amount of numbers that total a certain amount. So it's similar to craps, but it wasn't craps.
Yeah, and you place a bet before you roll, and basically based on what you roll, it's kind of like it gives the odds of whether how much you would win or how much you lose from the bet you placed. So anyway. With the help of his alien friend, Josuke is like crushing Rohan. Like every
single roll.
He's getting the best roll, like triple sixes. Multiple times he's getting triple sixes, which means that Rohan has to pay him like 4 times the bet or whatever it was or something. And every time Rohan's rolling, he's getting the worst numbers as well.
Yeah.
Which again means he has to pay Josuke or whatever. And Josuke's like flipping out because he's like, hey, like, you're making it so obvious. Basically, to cut a long story short, Rohan Kashibe like breaks his finger, cuts his finger or something. And Josuke's like, why did you do that? And Rohan's like, because I know you're cheating. I just can't prove it. He's doing like the Sergeant Dokes with like,
I know you're cheating, but I just can't prove it.
And basically they make a bet where like on the next hand, if Rohan can't figure out how Josuke's cheating or something, what was it again? If he can't figure out how he's cheating, he'll give Josuke like a bunch of money.
Yeah.
And then if he does figure out, then Josuke has to heal him, and then something else.
Yeah. And they get that weird guilty lock guy who comes in and and he's asked, he is cheating, the lock's not appeared, which means he is cheating.
And basically, the long and short of it is they go to do it again, and then Rohan Kashibe's house is on fire. Josuke runs away.
Random.
So random.
And I was just there burning while they're doing this. Then just massive fire kicks off. It's just like...
It's bizarre. It's a bizarre adventure.
It was bizarre. It was funny, but it was bizarre.
So that bet is like really never settled because Josuke just dips with his winnings.
And then doesn't he chase him onto the train? And that's when they end up like seeing the room with like a dead person or something on the like passed out.
I think they just randomly happened to hand up.
They just
on the same bus or train or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, it was bus, innit? It was bus. Yeah.
Oh, was it? And the bus going through the tunnel. Yeah.
This was like afterwards because I remember Josuke was like, "Oh, you're just trying to get me back for the other day.
Yeah.
Like, I don't believe you." So yeah, basically, the next episode they're on Rohan Kashibe and Josuke are on the bus together randomly. Rohan Kashibe is talking about how much he doesn't like Josuke, and how much he's never liked Josuke. But as they're driving through a tunnel, Rohan sees like a room with like a dead person like slumped on the floor type time, and he's like, Josuke, look. And Josuke's like, oh, you're just trying to trick me because I took all your money the other day. I'm not falling for it. So Rohan gets off the bus and goes back to investigate, finds the room. Obviously, there's some stand shenanigans going on, blah, blah, blah. But Josuke doesn't believe any of it.
Rohan gets stuck in the thingy. He gets chased by a stand and then gets stuck in the tunnel.
Yeah.
And where does he pull his bike out from? Because he gets on the motorcycle.
Back pocket. Yeah, he does.
Oh, he's got hit that first time.
Yeah, I can't even remember what happens in this episode more. So
I liked the stand. It was basically it was like Rohan got stuck and then he wrote into Josuke's face to go back, and then he got on the bike and was driving, and then getting chased by the feet.
Oh yeah.
And it can only go up to 60 miles per hour. But so Josuke was driving at 80, and then he had to call Koichi to come and help him. And then he got chased everywhere. I like Jody. He was running out of petrol, so he had to go and break a car and get the petrol from that and put it in his bike. And then he found the guy was in a hospital bed, mash up.
Oh yeah,
with women all around him. Yeah, with groupies, women all around him. Oh, and then he said to the guy, "I'll heal you if I can't remember what he said. I'll heal you if something."
I think he wanted to save Rohan because Rohan was being like the or something.
And then he healed him anyway because like he took the stand from chasing him or something. So Rohan got out and then he healed him anyway because he's like, I'm a nice guy, so I'll heal you. And then that was that episode pretty much.
No, because then that guy tried to do something else again. So then he got...
Yeah, Josuke was going to beat him up, but because he was injured, he was like, you wouldn't do that.
That was it, yeah.
Because I'm broken and whatever. And
yeah, he was like, I've already healed you. And knocked him out the window.
Yeah. And the girls are like, I don't know who he is and why he's got this fan group, but yeah.
Literally.
He was a biker.
But that means he has fans?
They were part of his gang.
Oh, him and just 3 women.
That's what it looked like.
Okay, fair enough.
Because they all had like a similar, like the thing he had on his shin.
Yeah.
They also had that on their bodies.
Okay, I didn't even clock that.
I can't remember.
But they were proper like his
just groupies.
They didn't seem like gang. They seeem like
he was a rock star or something, and they were like, "Oh, we love you, it's Harry Styles."
Yeah. Well, he was a biker. I don't know how he managed to pull off the fangirl thing. I don't know how he did that. But
he's just so cool.
To be fair, Jackson, Sons of Anarchy has girls all around him as well. I ain't
seen that, so I don't know. Have you seen Sons of Anarchy? No. You don't know what you're talking about, lads. So that happens. Then we have the cats episode. This was a low light for me.
Yeah, this was weird.
So Yoshikage's Kira's new wife goes into the basement to go to the pantry or something, and there's a cat in there, and she ends up killing the cat by accident, and then the cat turns out to be a stand user, and like they bury the cat, and then out of where the cat was buried, this plant grows overnight that's like half cat half plant, and it like fires air balls, and it was a whole thing.
He's trying to kill the woman because the woman killed him as a cat, but Kira's protecting her. What? I actually feel sad that she got hit, and it was
How you feel about this episode is how I felt about every episode of season 2 or part 2.
Why?
Because the way you're talking about it, the way you're like, and this happened, you sound super bored. That's how I felt when I was watching.
That's crazy. It was talking so much better. This was like ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, part 2 part 2, we still had part 1 and part 2 had a lot of logical sense. I feel like part 2 is when it started to get bizarre, truly bizarre. Like, I feel like part 1 and 2, the bizarreness of it all was the fact that we're dealing with vampires and these types of things.
Yeah.
But everything else kind of made logical sense. Part 3 is when we start to creep into bizarre territory. That baby's a stand user. And flipping monkeys on boats.
Yeah.
Like, this is when we start to get into really bizarre territory. And then this part, again, it's going up a level.
Yeah.
And the bizarreness sometimes it's a swing and a miss. It's like, what are we doing here? It just doesn't. This is too much for me, which is what this cat episode was. I'm like,
did you like it?
I didn't dislike it. I thought it was a fine episode.
Oh man,
I think the cat was an interesting stand. I think the stand was interesting.
I didn't even like how it looked or anything.
No. I didn't mind how it. I think it looked good. A plant lying down like it's a cat. That's hilarious.
Nah, I wasn't messing with it. I wasn't a fan. So moving on swiftly. This is when we get to the time loop that Bez and Cam were talking about earlier. So throughout the last few episodes, Yoshikage Kira's son has been suspicious of him. He's like, that's this. I have this sneaking suspicion that this is not my dad, but I can't prove it. Again, he's doing sergeant as well.
Why is his shoes too small for him? Why has he got? He's like, oh, he noticed my shoes. I have to start making them small, slightly bigger each day. Why is his shoes too small? He's noticing little things.
Yeah, and like he saw him like practicing writing his name. So why does he need to practice how to write his own name?
That was so funny because I'm like, where did he get that shot? Because when the shot he took was of the pretty much of the pencil on the page. I'm like, how are you getting the camera from his chest and the table? Like, what are we doing here?
He's got the drone shot.
And he's got the shot of the magnifying glass and everything.
Yeah,
like when there's a will, there's a way.
Oh, was he onside?
What a pass!
That looked
what
off.
a pass!
No.
What a pass!
VAR?
Yeah, I will check it, but that was a pass and a half.
Great ball.
Oh, Ivory Coast, man.
Offside?
Ask the question. VAR will check it for sure.
Yeah. Rudiger. Damn it! Come on, Ivory Coast.
Nah, they've been pinned in. They're not scoring in the
Yeah.
last 2 minutes. Man, I'll be dapping up whoever made the pass, man. That was all about the pass for me.
Yeah, good touch as well, but the pass just cut everyone out. Great pass.
Let's see. I want to see it again. See if it was on or. So Germany just scored basically.
This guy came on, changed the game.
He's on.
Yeah, he's on. Definitely on. Great pass. That is a great pass.
Welcome.
Who played that pass?
Jeez.
Just the right amount of power.
Just fired it into him.
I don't think anyone even. I didn't even see it. You didn't even see him there. Like that's just one of them ones that like De Bruyne would do, and you'd be like, "That's the vision De Bruyne has."
Because he received the ball, turned and just fired.
Yeah, it was a perfect pass. He didn't receive it, and his touch was like off, or the right weight on the pass that he could just take it on his spin.
Man.
Damn.
Yeah, Chelsea Football Club. Someone, but yeah. Yeah. So the son basically finds out that the dad is not who he says he is, and he sticks it. Hold on, is there anything else that happens?
Yeah, I think the timely hasn't.
Yeah, that's on the side. Yeah, that's still when he's just looking at it. It's like the day is playing out and he's looking for it. He's tracking him and just following him and taking pictures and videos and stuff.
Yeah, I forgot about the other nonsense.
Yeah, Kira's dad's made a bunch of stand users.
Yeah,
coming out the gang.
The guy in the electrical pylon, like, that was weird as well.
Foolishness. I was just like, I can't. Someone has to be stuck in here, and I have to trick them in. And I just. I'm not even talking about that. You lot can talk about that if you want.
I can't remember too much because that's similar. I kind of clock out when
he's tried. So his stand was this electrical pylon.
It wasn't his stand. Wasn't it? The stand was it his stand or was it the pylon? Was the stand?
Oh,
okay,
he said it was his stand.
Which doesn't make sense to me because you're a Billy. He's meant to help you.
Yeah,
but apparently it just trapped him into this thing.
I thought the actual tower was the stand and it was keeping him in or something. But
the tower was the stand and it was his stand.
You say the ability is meant to help you, but the other stand in this hop sequence of, I mean, there's 4 episodes that are parts of each other. But the other stand, the one that goes to where, what's the manga artist's name? That guy?
Rohan.
Yeah, the back thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know whose stand that was. I don't think it's ever said whose stand it is.
It attaches to whoever is its back it is. So it was Rohan. It was the guy who arrived. It was his stand.
Yeah.
Oh. And then Rohan took the stand over because it went to his back.
Yeah, but it's like someone looks at your back and then you die. That's not very helpful to you.
Yeah.
And it's also just whispering stuff in your ear to make you go crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that stand is useless.
And it rips your back off if you try to take it off.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, Jojo's, even though, again, we have stands now, and like, that's officially the power thing. But even that's changed, because if you think about in part 3 when they introduced stands, the whole thing, the reason why it's called stand, because they're this thing that stands beside you. Like, and now look, it's just
the stands in part 3 are way better than every single stand in this, apart from like
the main people.
Yeah.
Like Okuyasi's is good, Josuke's is good.
Rohan's is good.
Rohan's is good, yeah, and Koichi's is pretty good.
3 threes.
Yeah, even Koichi's is decent. Once it's evolved, it's decent.
Yeah.
I would say it was good. I think the first and the second versions of it were good as well.
They were ugly though. Just like that.
Is that all you care about?
Yeah, aesthetics is important in them.
Very important. Very important.
I'm actually sad that the third version stopped using that power.
Yeah.
No, the
the words on things.
Oh yeah.
Because I think that was really good. But
Yeah, I like that.
Kira's got a good stand. Well, more good stands as well.
Yeah.
OP, man.
Literally so OP.
Versatile stand. That stand right there.
Yeah.
I did like his theme though, the Kira's theme. Like his little.
You
don't like it?
No, I did.
Yeah, it was sick.
Yeah, I thought he had a good theme. So anyway, they have some foolishness on an electrical pylon for a couple of episodes.
How did that even end? Do you remember? Because I remember the alien
he was wearing a mask, and he didn't want to take off his. They took off his mask and forced him back in because he's one of those weirdos where he's like, I can't show my face.
Yeah. Okay.
And so they pushed him back in, and then he puts his mask back on, and he's happy, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
He pretty much chooses to stay. Once they take the mask off, he's like, okay, cool, I'll stay.
Yeah.
I don't want to go out into the world without my mask on.
Yeah. Okay, fair. Okay, I can remember. I remember the alien getting in and I'll stay here. You can leave, and then somehow the guy ended up back in. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have what we were just talking about with the back stand thing. Some guy comes to Rohan Kashibe's house. He's like an architect or something. And then he dies. And then because Rohan Kashibe saw his back, and then he takes over that stand. And then he calls Koichi, because Koichi's his boy.
Yeah.
And Koichi's like, oh, you play too many games, too many jokes. All these jokes, Rohan. I don't believe you. But then, long story short, Koichi comes back to help him because he says, after I left, I was spying on you and you were still acting the same. So I believe you now. So he came and helped him with free freeze to beat that stand.
No, he tried to, but the stand ripped Rohan's back off because he was using gravity to weigh it down, but it was still attached. He went to the alleyway, and the stand turned around, and then the thing that means you can't look back, the hands all grabbed him and ripped him off the back and just tore him apart.
Yeah. That was a gamble.
Yeah, it was a gamble because they may not have worked, and because he turned around because Koichi looked at the back, but then just the hands came and grabbed it.
And then this is when we finally get to the time loop bit. So basically his son, so Kira's son now has fully discovered him. He's figured him out. He knows he's not his dad, and he knows he's a murderer. He sees him murder this woman because he can't contain his urges anymore.
I think that was deserved. I think the two people that he killed, I think they deserved it.
Wow.
Why do they deserve it?
They were moving like dickheads on the train.
Just rocked up at their house and just...
I'm like, that's a valid kill, bro. That's a valid kill.
That's crazy. So his son sees him kill people, blah blah blah, and he got video proof, whatever. Then so they're at home, like
man pulls up on him in the bath,
bathing together, and the son's got cameras in the bathroom as well. Sticks it on him. I know who you are. Well, not I know who you are, but I know you're not who you say you are.
Yeah. And if you do anything to me or my mum, I've got footage everywhere that's gonna get out there, and you'll be caught. Everyone will know about you.
Yeah.
Well, he's naked, showing everything to the camera.
I know, bro. Jesus.
Dragon Ball style, like when Goku used to just walk around naked all the time.
So then Kira just offs him. He's like, you think you can friend me? I'm Yoshikage Kira.
That was so funny because the way it ended, you don't see it. He just starts, and then it's just like the next day, just everything's normal. You're like, okay,
no, because you see him panicking. So you see, so the kid is all like, oh, if anything happens, I'm like, I have this footage, blah blah blah, and he's all like walking out of the bathroom, like all happy. Yeah. And then you just see Kira come behind and just grab his head. Yeah.
But then we don't actually see what happens.
We don't see what happens, but then we see him freaking out.
Okay, yeah.
And we see the kid at the bottom of the closet as well.
That was later, wasn't it? That was the next episode, wasn't it? Because I feel like the next episode they recapped what happened.
I don't think it's a recap. I feel like you see the kid in the closet. You see Kira freaking out and he's talking to his dad. You see the arrow go into him.
No, I think that was a recap.
No, it does. Trust me.
That happens first.
It happens first. Yeah, it happens first because you see the arrow going into him, and then it stops there.
And then
it jumps forward to like the next day, and he's like, Kira's happy the son's alive, and you're like, huh?
The son's there looking out the window,
okay, fair, yeah,
pondering life and all these things.
And you're like, huh, what happened? And then they have the whole thing, and then it goes all the way forward to Rohan dying, and then you get the recap of what happened after the arrow went into him, and blah blah blah.
Okay, because I thought he went to the son after and was like, you might think what's happened because you were like, I killed you yesterday, sort of thing, and then he says the fates. Okay,
yeah. So basically, if you didn't follow what we were saying there, basically Kira kills the son, panicking. His dad in his little like picture comes along with the arrow, and he's like, Yoshikage, you shouldn't have killed him, blah, blah. Now what are we going to do? And then the arrow of its own volition basically stabs Yoshikage Kira.
The fates decided he can save him.
Yeah. Basically, what you don't know at the time, but it gives him another power to basically control time a little bit. But
it's the dust.
But more in that, obviously Jotaro can stop time. This, he can kind of send time backwards. So he sends time backwards to before he kills the son.
Yeah, so it's like within an hour or something, isn't it? And then he can reverse time back to the next day or something on those lines. I remember saying.
Yeah. So he basically puts the son in a time loop, but using his new bites the dust stand. If his son reveals his identity to anyone, that person basically just gets blown up with his new stand. So at this point, Rohan, Kishibe, and the guys, Jotaro, Josuke, Okuyasu, Koichi, etc., they're getting close to finding Kira. They realize that the son knows something. So they're trying to speak to the son. Rohan gets there first. He, obviously, because he's like, I ain't got time to waste. He just reads the son. Yeah. And inside the son's book pages, it's already predicting that Rohan's going to die.
Yeah, it's like, don't turn the page. It's going to rain. Woman sound, and then all this, everything's going to happen. That's nothing like about Rohan. Man doesn't wait. He just will just read you straight away.
Yeah, what are you waiting for? I can't believe it.
I don't know why he didn't shoot.
What are you waiting for, man?
First time, good pass from Pepe as well. Like, good way to pass. Just first time that, bam.
Yeah, I think
he's left-footed probably, but you have that either foot unless he's right-footed, and he didn't feel like he could open his body up enough. Yeah,
I think he's right-footed. I think if he's left-footed,
he just strokes it through. Yeah,
bam. I think because he's right-footed, his foot was too.
It was too close to him to.
Yeah, he couldn't sort his feet out.
Yeah,
but come on, you're a professional footballer.
Literally.
Sorry, I feel like we do this all the time. We're talking about what we're talking about, and then we just go into a tangent about
it was confusing for me because I can see the TV, but also the last thing you said was Rohan doesn't wait.
Yeah, it took me a second. Like,
what are you waiting for? I was like, wait, which thing are we talking about? Because it makes sense in both contexts.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was talking about the football.
I mean, we realized once you started talking more. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, it took me a second. I was like, oh, okay, now I know what you mean. Because I said it earlier as well when he didn't. I was like, you got to hit that. And I was like, yeah, I know what you've seen. I like Rohan because he doesn't wait. I like when like anime's style is to wait, have a little dialogue, and then action. Rohan will just see you second, just heaven's door, and just open up your head and just start looking into you.
Then she said, "Kid, come here." He tried to duck behind him. He just said, "Nah, I'm done with this. Heaven's door. I need my info. I don't got time for you trying to talk you into talking to me."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So Rohan finds out that this new guy is Yoshikage Kira in disguise, but also because of bites the dust, he bites the dust.
He just pops out and just blows them up.
He did. But then the day resets, and they do it again, and then the kid is all like, "What? Wait?" He's like, "Oh, that was a horrible dream."
Yeah.
Then he later finds out that it wasn't a dream. He's just reliving the same day over and over again. And no matter what happened in the first time is going to happen in the second time. So even though he avoids Rohan this time, Rohan still blows up. And then the day resets again. I think it was the second time. Still, Rohan still blows up.
Yeah.
And then everyone else comes, like Jotaro, Jose, blah, blah, blah. and then they all
blew up as well. Yeah,
because they find out that
he's Kira.
He's Kira. Then the day resets again, and then this is when he's like, okay, I got a plan now.
Yeah.
Starts plotting, he's trying to set the cat stand.
Yeah.
Trying to set him on his dad. Long story short, he kind of manages to do it, but kind of doesn't. But it was all a ruse because that wasn't his main plan. His other plan was just to call Josuke.
And they can get there earlier.
He put there earlier.
And get there earlier. So Josuke comes along.
Or a farming.
I
heard everything you said. I heard you say you're Kira.
Yeah, which is crazy because I was like, how does he know Josuke's number off the top of his
Literally.
head? But
phone book.
Yeah, I suppose.
You think the kids are in the phone book?
No,
the Gashkata household.
Household, I guess.
And he should be at home in the morning, I guess. Like.
I guess. So anyway, Josuke and Kira start fighting. Then Okuyasu comes along as well.
Yeah.
And he joins in the fight. And then he gets killed. So we think. And Josuke is carrying his body like, oh, he can't be dead.
He can't be dead. I've healed him.
Wake up!
Yeah, wake up. He's my best friend. I'm like, damn, man. I thought you and Koichi were going to be best friends.
No. Josuke's mash up.
Yeah, Josuke's mash up, Kira's mash up. They're having a big fight. Like, I don't even want to go through this blow for blow. Like, the fight just happens.
The fight happens, yeah.
The fight happens.
It was fun though. I like the fight. Like some of the bits, like yeah, like when there's a lot to it. Yeah, but like where like what is it? Kira merges with the cat plant stand, and then he's sending up bubbles to blow people up, but then Josuke realizes that they're done by distance and not by like manually controlled, and he starts moving through them, and then they hide in the house, and the house they're targeting each other. Josuke is sending glass shards as homing devices. He's sending bubbles as homing devices. It was a good fight. I think this one.
Yeah, it definitely was, but there was a lot to it.
Yeah,
it went over like a bunch of episodes as well.
Yeah, it was a long one to be fair.
And then. Yeah, so then...
this was dumb, though, because Jotaro and Koichi and Rohan have popped up by this point and are, 10 yards around the corner.
Honestly.
And can't hear any of this going on. I'm just like, what the hell?
Jotaro hears Josuke's scream when Thingy gets hit.
Yeah.
He's like... I thought I heard Josuke. Must have just been the rain. I'm like, what do you mean must have just been the rain? Go check it out, bruv.
So... I can tell you for a fact that me and Bez had this conversation when I first watched it. However many years ago. That would have been like maybe 10 years ago now. I vividly remember me and Bez having this exact same conversation. Because when I was watching it, I was like, yeah, this is still dumb. This is still so dumb. Must have been the wind, Jojo. In a time like this, that's what you want to say. Must have been the wind. And I've seen like loads of videos over the years, at least back then when this was more new, memeing on that.
Okay.
Must have been the wind. Someone screaming their lungs out. Ah! And Jojo was like, oh, must have been the wind.
So stupid.
And then they literally, you see them coming around the corner, and it takes them so long to realize what it is that they're seeing in front. They're like, oh, that guy needs help. And they're like, can you not see Josuke right behind him? What do you mean? Look at that guy. He needs help. Call an ambulance.
So dumb.
Just no vision, no
literally no urgency, no nothing.
Nothing. No, just pure foolishness. And I remember that annoying me last time as well.
So they fought in the house. Thingy found out that it was his dad. Kira's dad was in the kid's pocket, and that's how he was tracking Josuke. Josuke mimicked his voice, blew the dad up, and then they had a little scrap outside. And then Josuke's about to lose. Okuyasu's back. He's swiped the air out. I thought he was going to die again. I thought he was going to blow himself up. Because he swiped the bubble towards him. Yeah. So I thought he was going to then blow up with the bubble, but he swiped the bubble away. He's like, my power is so weird. Where does the space go? Yeah. And he's like, aura farming / a god now. And then, that's when Josuke and Jotaro and them man pop up and say, he needs help, because they don't know he's Kira yet. He needs help, blah, blah.
Call an ambulance.
And then everyone's trying to help Kira, and then they realize that, okay, he's Kira and Josuke's mash up. And what happened then? Then the Heaven's Door. We spoke to the woman, the ambulance,
the ambulance lady, and this was the bit that I've been waiting for all season long. It wasn't as funny this time though. But you see where he's like talking to the nurse.
Yeah.
And he's like talking about how he saw the Mona Lisa for the first time.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even gonna repeat what he said, but that was a bit
yeah. What did he say? That came out of left field. When I heard that, I was like, what the hell did he just say? And why the hell did he just say that?
What did he say again? I can't remember now.
I'm not saying it.
I'm not going to say it.
What are you going to say? I can't remember.
So he must have been talking about the Mona Lisa.
I remember saying that. He was holding her hand and saying, like, you're so beautiful.
Yeah. And he was recapping like the first time he saw it and that he like...
Oh, yeah. No, I remember that, yeah.
Don't even need to say it.
I remember now.
So like the first time I saw it, I was like, again, same similar to you guys. I was like, why did he even say that? What did he just say? That's crazy.
They were saying some stuff though, because I was watching it and my girlfriend was in the room as it was on, and she was like, isn't this a kid's show? It's like PG. I'm like, nah, no, it's definitely, they say like shit and swear all the time. And then he said that. She looked at me, she's like, I was like, see, I told you it's not a kid's show.
Yeah, it's not a kid's show at all. I think people just see cartoon or animation.
Yeah, kid's show.
It's fully not. It's fully not.
I completely forgot about that. Yeah, it came back to me. And then so he bites the dust on her and basically says that when they're gonna blow everyone up and then they'll restart the day and I will save him. His fate is with him and everything's in his favor. And then Jotaro is too far to use the world. And they're all trying to move closer, trying to close in on him. Then Koichi uses freeze and weighs down the hand so he can't use bites the dust. And that's when Jotaro.
That's close enough.
Good grief.
Yeah. He's like, Koichi, I'm so glad we met.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, stop glazing, bro.
Start planning the world. Koichi, I'm so glad we met. While he's frozen time and he's only got his 3 seconds or 2 seconds to do this, and he's there.
Infinite time in anime world, bro. 3 seconds, that's enough.
That is true. That whole episode in some anime.
Yeah, Koichi. Like, he's like, oh, Koichi, your resilience is inspiring. So I was like, bro, this is can we deal with the matter at hand? Yeah, thumps him up. He goes, he's done.
The ambulance drives over his head.
Yeah.
That was so crazy.
That was mad.
Why did they need to do that?
Yeah.
It was finished.
He wakes up and thinks, it worked. I've done it. And then he finds out he's in the alleyway and the woman's there, the one who killed the ghost girl.
The one he killed 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And she manages to get him to look back. And so he gets dragged to hell. And then
it shows that how he actually died and his head was driven over by the ambulance, which is mad. Then it was a bit of a nice ending. Then we'll just going back to their respective areas.
Yeah.
Josuke robs Joseph, yeah.
That was funny.
But yeah, that is basically it. That is Diamond is Unbreakable.
I just remembered we forgot one stand enemy, the paper guy. The one who falls takes after they're figuring out their fears.
Oh yeah. To be fair, I actually like that one.
I like that.
I like that one.
I like that.
He kidnaps Koichi, kidnaps the mum. Yeah, I like that. They had some good oral farm in there. And then two were standing next to each other with the flames behind them. And they just both look at each other like, I'm going to beat you, I like that one. That was good.
I didn't like that. I mean, I liked... it wasn't as bad as the other ones, but I didn't like his the stand user.
Yeah.
The stand user. I didn't mind the biker guy being involved.
Because, that biker was involved in that, wasn't he? Yeah.
I feel like that was cool. But yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the stand user.
I feel like Koichi did some stuff there was more than just the Kira bit. I feel like there was another stand user that he ended up fighting or something as well. Maybe not.
He was... did he? No, I don't think that.
No, he didn't, did he? No. I remember thinking when he did something, but it might have been the Kira bit. But I'm like, he actually did something there. He got help. He got called and helped out, and he actually got involved and did something. It was probably that one, yeah.
Either that one or the Rohan back one.
Oh, maybe.
He was involved in that.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, like I say, not massively enthralled by
Gary
this
Neville's hair.
season. Yeah. Are they outside? They're not outside.
They're not, but it must just be the breeze in the fan in the office or something. Cause that's not a real backdrop.
It is a real backdrop. They were Nev and Ian Wright and Roy Keane on Stick to Football, where saying that's exactly it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were like, because I was watching Stick to Football, and they were like, "Oh, I get so many texts from people back home, like, is that real? Is that real?"
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no, it's not green screen.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm even asking if they're outside, because it could be a possibility.
Yeah, it could be a rooftop.
It's like there's like a deck in it, so it wouldn't get rained on, and it could just be open air.
Oh man, yeah, pair that. Maybe
it looks so blue though. It looks like there's like a window there.
That's what I thought. It was a window in like a screen or something.
It doesn't look like
it
doesn't look like it. It looks like they're possibly just outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the greenery behind them looks like it's outside.
Yeah, and the greenery looks like that's a window there, isn't it?
Yeah,
like
that's
like
true.
ledge.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I think they're just outside.
Oh, okay. Because was it BBC then that didn't take anyone? Because I saw there was something about
BBC. Right,
it was BBC that did. Yeah, because I saw something about BBC didn't take anyone to America for it. So I thought that, and I thought this was both ITV, and they actually took people out for it.
The only reason I know that is because I was watching the other show, The Rest is Football.
Yeah.
Alan Shearer and Gary Lineker are out there. Micah is in UK still.
Oh, so is he doing them doing virtually?
BBC. Yeah, so he's doing The Rest is Football virtually because he's doing BBC punditry. So
okay,
to stay home.
Yeah.
I'm like, I would have been like, fly me out.
I'm going to.
I'm like, hold on a minute. I would have been like, BBC, you know what? I'm going with The Rest is Football. Dial me into the punditry.
Literally, yeah.
Let me do that. But yeah. I'm excited for these next bits, man. We got Rohan Kashibe's spin-off.
Yeah.
I think we should watch that first.
Yeah.
We can get into Golden Wind as well. Let's actually look at how many episodes and stuff.
The spin-off's only 4 episodes from what I remember. The spin-off's good. There's like 2.
I feel like the spin-off is going to be better than this part.
Yeah, probably. There's like 2 episodes which are just like elite.
Gassed.
Yeah.
I definitely know one that you're thinking of. Definitely know at least one that you're thinking of. Oh my god. Yeah, so let's see, and then Golden Wind.
So
are we gonna start Golden Wind then?
If there's only
4 episodes for Rohan's one.
I definitely want to start Golden Wind.
I think we should start do like a couple of a bunch of episodes, maybe like 8 or.
Yeah, I think it will have to be.
That's on Netflix now.
Damn, that's what I was just thinking. And there's so much. No, the demons.
Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
I don't see what it was.
The Fullmetal Alchemist guy is one.
I don't want to.
Yeah, every time I start watching the show, I just it jars me that we can't even watch 13 episodes. I just want to watch more. I want to be done. I
get that. I think I get that sometimes as well. I'm watching it and I'm like, this is getting good. Let me just watch it. I'm like, okay, no, stop.
It makes it so much harder to watch the episodes that I don't like because I'm like, if I get onto good stuff, I know it's going to end soon, and I can't keep watching to find some more good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's 4 episodes of Rohan Kashibe and then 39 of these. So I think if we do up to episode 8 at the end of a part 2. So if we do Rohan Kashibe and then the first 8 of Golden Wind, that's 12 episodes.
Yeah.
And then that leaves us with 31. We can split that up into what's the best way to do that?
Either 3 and do 10.
I was going to say 15 and 16 and just get
out the 15, 16.
Yeah.
But then, that being said, instead of doing 15 and 16, we could do 9 episodes here and then do 15 and 15.
Yeah, so 13 episodes and then 15, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah?
There you go. Fair enough. So, yeah, we're going to watch for the next episode, we're going to watch Thus Spoke Rohan Kashibe, which is 4 episodes. And then we're going to watch the first 9 episodes of part 5, Golden Wind. I'm looking forward to this.
I hope it's good because I feel like this one has really, this one's really put me down, and I'm like, I thought this was a lot better than it actually was. So I'm hoping, this one's gonna be as good as I remember. John or Giovanna.
I'm sure it will because I remember this being good.
Yeah.
I didn't remember I assumed that part 4 was
True.
good, but I didn't remember it being good.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like I feel like that's the difference. Like whereas this, I remember it being
That's-
good.
yeah, that's true.
I can vividly remember parts of it where I'm like, yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
It better be good.
I mean, we'll see.
It
Innit?
better be good because this is the part that I've been looking forward to the most since I started watching.
Yeah.
It is good, like, but to be fair, you didn't like the second
part, yeah.
So if
But
we,
I liked
You know,
this part, like part 4.
Three.
I liked this part.
Yeah.
like the parts that were the episodes that I liked in this part. I liked more than any other part.
Really? More than part 3?
Part 3 is probably the one that reached is leveling. Probably there's
Yeah.
a question to be had about.
yeah.
Because my favorite episodes are still no.
Yeah,
Yes.
same.
that was really good.
no.
That was really good.
yeah, that's still one of my favorite episodes
Or
ever. Yeah.
or the other one with the older brother where he pulls out the flipping cocktail and the cigarettes. It's good stuff, man.
Yeah, I agree.
But hey, there's good fashion in this one.
There is.
I don't think I agree with that statement.
It's good fashion.
I've seen what they wear from when we were talking about it.
Yeah.
And I just don't think
Wow.
it was good fashion. I think part 2 they were like some of them were not part 2, sorry, part 3, they were clean. Like I think Jotaro and his
school
classmate-
uniform.
Yeah.
and his classmate, both they went to the same school, but they weren't wearing the same clothes. Them two,
Kakyoin was
Kakyoin.
green as well.
yeah,
yeah.
green and just the zip high neck.
Kakyoin and also Avdol. Right.
He had that shit on with the coat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Abdo, yeah, I'll give you Abdo. Jotaro and Kaguri, meh.
It was a simple
it's
one.
alright.
It was simple.
Simple
but
ones,
yeah,
bro.
these
Simple
these
ones.
lot are proper fashion. Man. These
That's
lot
what
be
they-
walking in fashion
They're
shows.
like, yeah, models. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Put that shit.
I don't like model shit in real life, so
Put that shit on. Like, yeah. Because even in part 2, I feel like Joseph and Caesar have like a moment where they're like doing our fashion. I think when Joseph gets to Europe or wherever it is where they are, where he first kind of meets Caesar, and Caesar's got like the scarf and that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Doing your thing.
I think this part has good character. Like Butcherati is like one of my favorite characters from the show. I feel like.
You and Meg the Stallion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because did you see the picture of Meg the Stallion doing the cosplay of Butcherati?
potentially, I don't know though.
Oh yeah, she did, and it looked fire.
Sure, it did. I mean, I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's more or less all I have to say on this part. Unless you have anything else you don't want to raise or bring up.
No, I don't think so. I feel like we spoke about what we need to speak about.
What about you, Cam? Anything you want to mention on this part?
No. I'm gonna think it was good. I think Josuke was good. Yeah, I was gonna say he was potentially my favorite, but no, Jotaro is still my favorite still my favorite Jojo.
Yeah, I like Josuke as well. To be fair,
Josuke's cool.
Josuke's cool. Yeah.
he's cool.
I definitely have Josuke over both Joseph and Jonathan. So
Jonathan is so like white bread. Like he's so bland.
he
But
is
Joseph, I'm just like Joseph, Jotaro, and Josuke. I like all three of them for different reasons.
That's one thing about Jojos. I think is just that how the main character is just so different in every single one. It is so good. And
Like, yeah. Jonathan, and the thing is, I'm sure some people will like Jonathan. I feel like you should like Jonathan because you like Superman.
I like Jonathan.
I hate these like.
I say he's John Cena.
Yeah, I hate these like flipping John Cena type guys, Superman type. Do what's righteous. Just get off my screen, man. I don't want to hear all that. I like the rough around the edges, run away, pull out the Tommy gun, like type guys. Get angry if you diss my hair, type guys.
They dropped that out, man. They stopped doing that.
Yeah, they didn't have it as much.
I feel like they didn't want to overdo it.
It should have been all the time.
Every time.
I feel like it peaked with Rohan. Like the situation where he was so
Yeah,
blinded
true,
with rage.
true,
Like,
yeah.
I feel like that's it. The gag has run its course. The gag has run its course. Like it did what it needed to. Like after that, it's like, what are we really doing here? We
true.
Kind of rehashing old stuff, you know.
I think this one, actually thinking about it, this one has some of the best oral farming. I feel like they had that, like, just posing every single episode at some point. They were just them either with their hands in the pocket, just like throwing a quick pose on. I thought this one had the most posing so far.
The last frame was Josuke posing.
Yeah.
He like started normal and he just
just pops a pose,
yeah. Well, that's what it is. Like, I feel like it gets more and more Jojo's as the show goes on.
Yeah.
Like, so I feel like it's probably because the writer and the mangaka, is being informed by the popularity of the show as it goes.
Yeah.
So like, obviously when you're watching the first part or you're reading the first part and Dio jumps out the thing and hits a pose, right? The mangaka's probably not realizing how iconic that's going to be.
Yeah.
But then by the time he's writing part 3 and part 4 and part 5, that bit has probably gotten so iconic and he's aware of how much people like it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm going to do this in every damn chapter now, isn't it? Like, I'm just going to do this all the time.
Whenever I can, just if someone's going to walk over and just crack a pose. Just bam, strike a pose.
With like the flipping writing, all of that, there's not anything.
Yeah.
Although they don't do that as much anymore. Like, I feel like in this part, I didn't see that, like, maybe at all. You know, like the typical, like, script, Jojo's kind of script.
Yeah, they didn't, did they?
I feel like it was in part 3, but I don't feel like I saw it in this one at all. That I can think of.
They didn't have as much of the narrator in this one either, did they?
No. But again, because I just think genre-wise, the genre changed so much.
Yeah.
Like, to this kind of slice of life type style, mystery kind of vibe.
Yeah.
That I feel like, maybe it doesn't fit as well. Maybe it'll come back in the next one. I don't know. But that's the interesting thing now, I'm thinking, because I'm kind of curious as to whether we're going to feel a genre shift in this next one. Because I feel like each time there's been a kind of a subtle genre shift.
Yeah. But I can't remember. I remember this one. I guess this one feels more, from what I remember, a bit more adventure-y again and more like the third part.
Yeah. It's possible. It could be. It could just be a return to that. Or, I'll be interested to see if it feels slice of lifey, if it feels like villain of the week, more villain of the weeky, like the third part, or if it feels more kind of like horror adventure, like the first kind of 2.
Yeah.
Be interesting. But anyway, we can move on to the watch list and then get out of here.
The watch list.
I'll go first. As I said, I went to cinema a couple of times, so I watched Scary Movie as the first one, which was.
What did you think of that?
It wasn't great. Like I gave it a 5 because I think the first half was really bad.
5 out of 10.
5 out of 10, yeah. Okay. First half wasn't good, and the second half was actually really funny. So I feel like that was fair.
I've not heard good things. I only know one person that went and liked it.
Yeah.
And I was like, really?
Like the second half of it, like I feel like it hit a point where the jokes were landing, and but I feel like there was that at the end. Do you remember the first one very well? Like, so you know where
I watched the first one literally like a month ago.
Oh, okay, fair. So you know at the end when him and Bobby are like Ray and Bobby come out as the killers, and then they explain themselves, and they're just like having like you kill me, and they're having their moments. So they had that again, but in this one with like a couple people, Shaq was in it again, and they just that bit was hilarious because some of the stuff they said was funny, and Ray was really funny in it. They had just random. They had a lot of like references to cultural references and things just popping into it. Like some like at the start, it started with Tiana Taylor in it, and she did the "Don't Be a Menace" thing of "What'd you say about my mama?" Like she did that, and like things like that. They had little references. It was a watchable film. I'd watch it again, and I think the end bit actually had me like busting up. The end bit was funny, but the start was like it was really boring.
Was there a lot of like, oh, you can't believe we said that type moments? We're like, oh my god.
Not really, actually. Like not as many as I thought there would be. I thought there was stupid ones where they were trying to be like, what is it? Like, oh yeah, someone help her. Her, I'm a they them, like things like that. Where I think they've put that in as a kind of trying to be a, how could you? But it didn't really land that way. I feel like
it's just not funny.
It's not funny. It wasn't funny.
Like, that's the thing. Like, so the reason why I've kind of not been interested in it is because I feel like that's what all the marketing's been.
Yeah,
it's just been like, come watch us say stuff that you're not allowed to say anymore, like that. And I'm like, okay. but it has to be funny. Like,
Yeah.
whether we're allowed to say it or not, like, I actually don't care, but it has to be funny.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And I'm like, yeah, if you're gonna make a joke like that, then it has to be.
It has to be. It has to have a good reason and be funny.
It
Yeah.
has to be funny. And I feel like, yeah, that's not really that funny.
Yeah, but I think that's the way they marketed it, because that's kind of what everyone was saying, that there's no point making this film this day and age because jokes aren't gonna be the same. They're gonna go work with their jokes, and that's what people were saying. Which I would say they did. I think they just kept their jokes as they need to be. I don't think some of them they did do it where it didn't really land, and I think that's again like a lot of the first part and some of the bits in the second part. But I think for the most part, some of the bits that they did were funny. So I think it was a decent film. I'd say watch it when it's on Netflix or a streaming platform, just because it's worth watching, as it's a scary movie and I feel like it's them again. So I like the Wayne brothers, so anything they make I'll probably end up watching.
I feel like they're washed now though.
They like Marlon,
I like it too, but
Marlon's
like,
the only one who even does stuff really, and he's not been funny for,
because I watched Marlon.
I liked Marlon. Marlon was good,
but it just wasn't great. It was I was like, oh yeah, I'm looking for something that I'm just gonna be rolling on the floor. Laughing.
Yeah,
it just wasn't that.
Nah,
it was like, oh, this is humorous.
Yeah,
like this is funny.
Yeah,
but it's one of the ones. It's like, yeah, this is cute, but it's not like I'm not gonna be in like in 10 years time. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, let me rewatch Marlon.
Yeah,
like
true.
the same way I would be like, oh, let me rewatch My Wife and Kids.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
yeah, or like Wayne Brothers or something. Yeah,
it's just not. It's not the same. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, people get older and things.
Yeah,
change, times change.
Yeah, they're not as good as they used to be. But it was a decent enough movie that I would say is worth watching. Then Disclosure Day I watched, which,
how was that? Because I'm like 50-50 on whether I want to go see that.
So I have to caveat it, but I fell asleep.
Oh my god!
But
in the cinema,
I've gone through phases where I do it quite a lot. But I actually thought it was quite a good film.
Okay.
Like I think I just got to a point where I was really tired and then fell asleep. But I only fell asleep about 10 minutes maybe, if that. But I think it was actually quite a good film. I think I gave it like a 7 or 8. So it's a good film. Wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's good. It's interesting. Like, cause I feel like they told a lot about it in the story, and obviously the whole alien stuff and all that being real, and the way they like revealed them all was quite interesting. It was a good film. I think the whole plot of it was interesting. It was a good film.
Cool.
I liked it.
I might check it out. We'll see.
Yeah. I'd say you don't need to rush the cinema to watch it, because I don't think you're like missing out on anything iconic. But I think it was actually it was a good film, good to watch. And then Toy Story 5 I watched yesterday, which I actually thought was good. I enjoyed it. I was very surprised. I thought it was gonna suck, but it was actually really good.
Really good.
It was really good. Surprisingly, really good. I didn't think it was going to have anything about it, but I enjoyed it. It was weird though, because it focused a lot more on Jessie. Like Jessie was the main character this time.
Interesting.
But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I have no complaints. I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Wow.
Like I enjoyed it. And then
have you seen Toy Story 4? Yes.
No.
I don't think so.
Have you?
Yeah, I watched it in cinema.
What did you think of that? Was good?
I thought it was good. I liked it. Yeah.
But I'd say this one was better than that. And I think Toy Story 4 was decent, but not great. Whereas this one I think was actually quite good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And 3 was good. I liked 3.
I didn't like 3.
You didn't like 3?
I've only watched it one time, but the first time I watched it, I was like, I don't vibe with it.
Yeah. So we watched it in the cinema when that came out, so I was still on the nostalgic vibe. I like Toy Story. I've always loved Toy Story.
Toy Story is a great. The first 2 was very good.
Yeah, first 2 were very, very good, and then third one was good. Fourth one was good. This one was quite good. So, I enjoyed it. Then besides those, I watched Mortal Kombat 2, not in the cinema, just at home.
How did you do that? Police.
Google has it. Google. I found it on Google.
Google showed it to me, so it must be legal.
Yeah, it must be. If it's there, why can't I watch it?
Unless you want to go after Google, I guess. Like, I mean, if Google showed it to be pirated, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, talk to Google. I don't know. So yeah, I watched that. Which it was better than the first one. It was alright. It had some good moments to it, but
I can't imagine that was good.
it wasn't good. But
The first one was so bad.
The first one was terrible. This one was better than the first one, but still wasn't great. Like it was just it's a good background show, movie sort of thing. It's not anything amazing. So yeah, I've watched a lot of movies these last, and I watched the drama. Yeah, it was the one that you spoke about, which I enjoyed. It was interesting. It was very interesting.
Would you have been as thrown off as my man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like probably not as thrown up, but I feel like to an extent, yeah. Because
I was saying I think I would have got over it. Because he was so
yeah.
Rightfully he had questions. And I'm like, I would have had questions too. But the answers that she was given to those questions, I probably would have got over it. He let it out, linger in his head. And it would have lingered in my head too.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I would have been as outwardly rattled as he was.
Fair. Okay, yeah. I wouldn't be as outwardly rattled, but I think it would have rattled me for sure. Because I think the whole thing of she got that far with all the plans is crazy. And
Of course it is.
I was trying to say that to my girlfriend. We were watching it. She's like, but she didn't do anything. I'm like, I get that, but she got to the point of basically doing it.
So my thing is, yeah, with it. My thing with it is this, right? She got that far, but she was 15 or younger.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how? Not that I did anything even close to consider even that at 15, but how many people at 15 did some nonsense and whatnot?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, man.
And I guess the thing is, in that country is things happen regularly like that all the time. So it's not as crazy as it would be here, where it's a lot more difficult to get weapons and things like that. It's a lot more of a...
it was just her dad's gun.
Yeah.
It wasn't like she didn't get it. She just took it from her dad.
Yeah.
It's kind of spoiled there.
Yeah, it sounds like she was about to go get active on some people.
Pretty much, yeah.
Someone.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was her dad. So, and her dad, it was in the house. So
Yeah.
she didn't have to do anything crazy or whatnot.
Yeah.
And then she didn't do it. And then pretty much did a 180 on the position.
Yeah, basically.
While
yeah.
still 15. It wasn't later on.
Yeah,
It was
true.
and then from then she's grown up to be the person that she is. So I feel like I would have been yeah, that's crazy. But then I would have been has she shown me anything that makes me feel like she's still in that way? Probably not.
But then he was seeing things, he was clocking things where he was like, maybe she did. That's what I think. That's what he was over. No, he was, but I think overdoing it in his head for sure. But then there was the thing with when they were crossing the road and the car stopped and she's like, "Yay!" He's kicking the car as I was like,
but you would.
You would escalate that quickly.
The car tried to run him over, and if I remember right, the driver started chirping. Did it? I swear the driver started chatting.
He did, yeah. I think he just come on, sort of thing. And then she's like, no,
you just tried to run us over. That's what I'm saying. Come on, man. People have that kind of rage in them.
But that's what he's thinking. He's a little quiet British dude, and then he's like, oh, this woman might be a bit crazy.
Nah, I would be like, yo, calm down, whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I would be like, anybody could fly off like this in this situation where you almost ran us over as we're crossing the road, and then you're also trying to chat, reckless, whatever. That can
I think you have to remember he's a posh English British dude from he works in a library or something. He wants a nice quiet life.
He needs to welcome to the real world. Jesus.
I think he was doing mathematics. He was doing algebra in his head.
That's what I'm saying. It's so much.
But I feel like the way they showed it, you can see why it wasn't just if you think about how she's showing things, then he's thinking about, oh, she's done this, she's done that, and then he was
the bad guy in that movie.
Why?
Because of everything that happens afterwards.
Oh yeah, fair.
She tells them what she did, or what she had planned to do, and didn't do it. Yeah. And then everyone starts treating her differently as a result.
The friend was the bad person.
The friend was horrible.
The woman, she
was horrible. She is horrid.
She was horrible.
Yeah. Sorry, Cam, I know you haven't seen this. You're kind of just sat there. But she was horrid. But everyone, so she confesses something that they forced her to confess.
They forced her to, yeah.
And then everyone starts treating her differently. And then She's all just trying to get past it, move past it, blah, 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 blah. And my man just spirals and acts the fool and makes bad decisions and bad choices from there. And blah, blah, blah. The only thing she does wrong is tell them what was.
She does.
And then she tries to make amends and it's just not working.
Yeah.
So for me, he's the villain. The woman is worse.
Yeah, 100%.
She
and her thing, what she did was bad anyway, and
her thing was horrible. She actually did something.
She actually did something.
And it was horrible. So Cam, the premise of the movie without
I remember the premise.
You said it last time, yeah.
Well, yeah, so they're having the dinner or whatever, and they all say what the worst for people who didn't listen last time. And they all say the worst thing that they've ever done. So everyone says something that's bad, other than the posh boy character, because he's
like, what did he say again? I just stole some apples or something stupid like that. Or it's like something.
Yeah,
it was nothing. They were all like, really? Okay, move on, because his one was so like mellow that they're just like, come on, like seriously, that's what. And yeah, and he's like, okay, well, let's just move on. What's yours?
Yeah, and so she's drunk, whatever. She tries not to play. She tries not to say, and they force her to say. But anyway. So the couple that they're there with, both of them have actually done something. And the woman's thing that she actually did, again while being a child, was horrible. Horrible. What she actually did was horrible.
Yeah.
And then she starts judging Zendaya's character so hard for what she had planned to do. And what she did. And then like just starts screwing with her. I'm like, it's been 15 plus years since she planned this thing, didn't do it, changed her life entirely, and now you're 15 years later, you want to start screwing with her and ruining her life, over this thing from the past. Horrible person. Horrible, like, without going too much into it. Horrible person. I was going to call him Edward Cullen. Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson.
Bruce Wayne.
How is that the name that comes to your mind? Surely you haven't even seen those movies.
I haven't seen those movies. But that's what
put him on the map.
I haven't seen those movies, but that's what put him on the map. Robert Pattinson's character, he just spirals and ruins everything. I'm fully on Zendaya's side. I'm like, me personally, I would have been like, babe, that's crazy. All right, now what about these cakes? Like, I would have been like, wow, babe, that's insane. Right, so what are we thinking for the canapes?
I would have been a little bit triggered as well. I'd be like, this is crazy. I would have taken me a couple of days to be like, okay, I have to think about this, and I'd add more questions like him. I'd be like, okay, so why? What? Where? What was the reason?
I need to watch this movie now.
You do?
Yeah, you do. It's a good movie. I'm exaggerating. I would have had questions too, but I sincerely feel like I 100% could have gone over that.
Yeah, I would have as well. Yeah, but it's a slow start there, by the way, Cam.
It's a slow start, and with the circumstances as well. So like, if the circumstances were different, then it would have been different. But the circumstances as described in that movie, I think I could have got over that. But yeah, watch it. And watch Obsession 2, and we can have a proper conversation about both of them next time.
Have you lot seen 13 Reasons Why? Like the first 2 seasons?
I haven't watched them. I've heard of it.
Have you seen it?
I never actually watched them, but I've like watched YouTube videos on every single season.
It's funny because at the end of season 2, something happens with similar to what Zendaya planned, and the guy plans it, and I was fully on his side in that. So I'm being a massive hypocrite here, but
that's hilarious. Yeah,
but watch it, Cam. It was good. It's a slow start. I think we were watching it, I was like, wow, this is so boring. Like, and then as it gets into it, it's like, okay, now this is actually interesting. It's a good film.
Yeah. A24 again. I feel like they're making some good movies recently.
Yeah, they are for sure.
Yeah. Cause
I didn't watch the Rocks one though.
I didn't watch the Rocks one either, but apparently that was really good.
Yeah.
And then obviously Marty Supreme I watched, which was good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
But yeah, I think that's me, and I'm still watching that Your Friends and Neighbours, and yeah, I think that's it. To be fair.
Yeah, I think honestly, let me just check my Notion. But I think obviously because the World Cup's been on, I've been watching a lot of the World Cup, and then. I think other than that...
Hey, have you seen on BBC they have like VR highlights on the World Cup?
Virtual reality?
Yeah. I'll show you after. So you can like watch through the player's eyes on your phone and stuff.
Oh, that's insane.
But it's like graphical, it's cartoony.
Yeah.
But it's quite cool.
That'd be interesting. but yeah, I've been watching like World Cup games. I went to the cinema to watch Obsession, like I said, which Cam, you need to watch.
Yeah, you need to watch that.
If you ain't watched it by next time, I'm just gonna drop all the spoilers on you because I want to talk about it with you lot.
Yeah, we've been speaking about it a bit, but I think
there's more to talk.
There's a lot to talk about.
To like kind of digest with it. I've been watching 56 Days as well, which is a show on Amazon. And then after your so I had watched the first episode of Nemesis, but then I dropped it. But then after you were saying you liked it last time, I gave it a few more episodes. And okay, I'm seeing
it's picking up. I still haven't gone back to it, to be fair, but it started picking up a bit, didn't it? Yeah.
The acting is still bad.
Yeah, the acting is terrible.
But yeah, it's one of them shows where like it's just gonna be drama filled and twists and turns and stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let's see where we go with this.
Yeah,
I've been watching Nemesis as well.
How far in are you on now? On it?
Not far, maybe like 3 or 4 episodes.
Okay, same as me then. Because I think I finished episode 3, and I'm like, I'll come back to it, and I haven't gone back to it yet.
Yeah, same. I'll get back to it when I get back to it.
Yeah,
it's not like a binge one or like
exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, that is me.
So I've been watching Demons of the Shadow Realm still. I started watching an anime that came out like 2 years ago, Summertime Rendering.
I started that. It's on Disney, isn't it?
Yeah.
I watched the first episode, but I was like, it seems good, but I didn't actually go back to it.
It is good.
It's
yeah.
good.
And I've still been watching Arrow. I've slowed down a lot now. I'm on season 5, and it's just not. It's just not as good. And all the new characters are coming in, like Mr. Terrific and them, man. And yeah, I'm not vibing with it. So I'm like maybe 1 or 2 episodes into season 5, and I finished season 4 like 2 weeks ago. And I watched Deadpool 2. Rewatched that thing. Because
did you like it as much?
Yeah, I still think it's a very
cable one, isn't it? Deadpool 2, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking it's 3 with
Wolverine.
Wolverine. Okay, no. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I rewatched it because I wanted to see Domino's powers.
Yeah.
How they were portrayed.
It's portrayed very well.
Yeah. Because I've told you a lot about that book the audiobook I'm listening to.
Oh,
the series.
The flipping one that's narrated like in the weirdest way of all time.
What?
The one that's narrated in the weirdest way of all time.
Why do you say that?
Or that's written in the weirdest way of all time, where it's like, he said.
That was just was the first book. That was the issue in the first book. The writer got better. He clearly got better because it doesn't happen as much.
It was literally like, he's in the kitchen. I'm in here, yeah, and he's in the kitchen listening to his audiobook or whatever, and it will be like, but what is the time? She said. The time is 8:30. He said.
Oh my god.
we need to go. If it's 8:30, we need to leave now. Otherwise, we're going to be late. She said. I was like, what is happening? Who writes like this?
It's so funny because the reason why you heard that is because I was mocking it because it was happening so much in the first book. Where I was losing my mind and it was just sticking in my brain. And so even when I wasn't listening to it, I'll just be saying because there's 2 characters, their names were Vince and Sasha, and they were boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah.
And they were having a conversation, and after every sentence someone said, it would say Sasha said, Vince said, and I was losing my mind. I was like, this is so bad. But the story's good still, but that is terrible writing for sure.
Yeah.
But one of the characters in the book has the power to control luck. Obviously Domino's is just she has good luck, but his is specific where he can control luck around him, whatever. But I was just thinking about how it would look on TV or like animated or wwhatever, so I wanted to see how hers looks.
Yeah, I was really impressed with Domino because obviously I'd read a couple comics with her in it, and I just like the character in general.
Yeah.
And I was always like, yeah, how do we show this? And then it was just, they did it really, really well. Just things are just going her way.
Yeah.
And I just like the way how the character, the actress portrayed the character as well, just very nonchalant, just like no stress, whatever. Like, what do we need to do? Okay, I'll just
I'll start walking towards that, and hopefully
and something will go right. Yeah, exactly. I'll start walking towards the objective and take things as it happens.
Yeah.
Insane. Yeah. But anything else?
No, that's it. Well, I'm nearly finished that audiobook. I've listened to the first 3 books already. the fourth book is about the same length as the second and third books combined. So
Oh wow,
it's taken a while. But
I can imagine.
it's very good. I'm getting towards the end of it.
I've been back into my reading Absolute Universe stuff as well. So what I was trying to do is I was trying to read them in like release order. So like I was reading like issue 1 of Batman, then issue 2 of Wonder Woman, then issue 1 of Batman, then issue 1 of Wonder Woman, issue 1 of Superman, like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I have these graphic novels like this, and it was just jarring me to like read if like a.
Oh, you have the graphic novel, so
like,
you'll be putting the book down to read the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, it was jarring me. So I was like, you know what, screw this. Let me just read one straight through.
Yeah.
Because they haven't started. I know that they're gonna start. Like there's
Crossover stuff.
there's a crossover with Wonder Woman and Batman. I know that's coming out. And I feel like there might be some other like crossover stuff. So I do kind of want to do that in order. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what, screw it. Like, it's just so much easier to just sit there with the one and just read it all through. So, yeah, that's what was slowing me down. But since I've just been reading them, I've been getting through it. So, yeah, still good, man. Like, I still think Absolute Wonder Woman is, like, so good. It's one of the best comics I've read, period, like, ever.
Okay.
Like, Absolute Wonder Woman is so good. You got what, the Flash, wasn't it?
No, I got Batman, and I think did I get Superman or did I get Batman? Yeah, I got Batman for sure. But
Batman's decent. Absolutely, Batman's decent.
Yeah.
But
I don't think the Flash was out when I went. This is the problem of not working in London anymore. I don't get to go to Film Planet when I need to.
Just check it out,
yeah.
Absolute Flash is okay. I think the best ones are like Wonder Woman and surprisingly Martian Manhunter is really
Okay.
good. It's trippy.
Have you ever read of Martian Manhunter?
I've not.
I've not either.
Never read.
So it's so trippy, but it's really good. I think Wonder Woman and Martian Manhunter are probably my favorites, and then below that probably Batman and Superman, and then below that Flash, Green Lantern. But they're all good. But yeah, that's how I'd rank them.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's more or less it. Unless either of you have anything else you want to say before we sign out.
I started reading that the Worlds After the Fall. It's in manhwa, but it's I don't know. It's where it's going. I mean, it's only on the first volume, but it's basically seems like it might be similar to like the Solo Leveling, all them kind of ones where you're
Power fantasy.
Yeah, you there's like a tower just start randomly appearing all over the world, and then they have to basically climb the tower to save the universe or whatever. But there's some people that have like a crystal that sends them back in time to restart the whole thing. So I'm assuming he's gonna then restart the thing for himself and have his memories of before. But at the moment, he's like restarting some fools. I'm gonna win this on my own if I have to. So he's on like level 99 and going through tough battles, and no one's ever got there on their own sort of thing. So I'm assuming it's gonna be he's about to die and restarts and then goes back through. But yeah, at the moment it's a bit slow, but keep going, keep pushing on with it, see how it is.
I don't think I can read those anymore. I think
the power. Yeah.
If they're trying to do the Solo Leveling thing, they're just not doing it as well.
I think that's why this one I'm listening to Reader's Viewpoint, I'm enjoying it, but I think this one I'm like, this seems a bit like they're trying to do the Solo Leveling thing, but again not as well, and I'm not sure I'm gonna like it, but I've got the first volume, so I'll read that at least and then decide if I'm gonna get the second one or not. If the end of the first volume, but I feel like it's always the end of the volume and wraps me in, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get the second one, and it'll be boring for a while, and then it's like, I've got to get the third one, but yeah, I'll see how it is. But yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I need to get back to the beginning after the end and T-Reader King as like the only manhwa that I've been reading, but I feel like when you read manhwa and then you read like Western comics or American comics or whatever you want to call them, the level of depth, the difference in the level of depth is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, manhwa has no words. It's literally like a picture book. Compared to like a Western comic. It's so funny. But which it doesn't suck me in as much.
Yeah.
Like when I go from reading, I like to see these absolute books to then go into trying to read the beginning off the end. And it's like just big pictures.
I see the art style though is everyone's so small in the comics, and like there's like way more panels, detailed. Isn't there, on each page?
Yeah, it's just more the comics are just more detailed. There's more words. The there's more images because they're smaller, but the one that just is more detailed, whereas this is just
big
pages,
colourful on some of them as well.
yeah,
Like,
super colourful, super bright. Arthur just smiling, having a good old time. Can't believe you told me this is so gassed. I'm like, I'm yet to see something gassed.
Right,
But-
it just is, bro. It just
it
is.
is. I thought it is. I think I'm on volume 10 now, and I'm like, yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's good.
Where are you even at? Are you still like?
Volume-
I need to read that one, number 5.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
whatever happened before that is the last thing I've seen. But it's been a minute, so I can't even remember now. I think he actually goes to school, but then said he does. No, he has to go
he wants to become
he
an
wants to become an
adventurer.
adventurer.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm too young to go to school, so let me be an adventurer for a while. Which is a wild statement, but yeah. So he wants to join. So I think the
This from what I think, this is what I think. This bit was crazy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to confirm it. I'm pretty sure it is what I think it is, but I'm
His-
trying to confirm it.
his parents' old guild or whatever they are are coming to get him.
Yeah, the girl.
Yeah. So
I mean, it is what it is.
spoilers.
I'm not showing you.
No.
this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll see. I will get back to that. I feel like I'm gonna finish, or catch up with absolute stuff first, and then I'll get back to that. And then
Do you get all the graphic novels, or do you read them online?
I'm just reading the graphic novels for now. I was trying to read it online, but it's just so many issues out already
Yeah.
that I was like, I'm just not gonna catch up with it this way. So I was like, just buy the graphic novels and just read it that way.
Yeah.
And then that way I can kind of be like, oh, I'm up to date with the graphic novels at least.
Yeah.
And then when
Just keep up to date with
when
them.
new ones drop, I get that. Yeah. So I think there's a couple that dropped. There's one that dropped earlier this month, and then there's one dropping this week on Wednesday. So, and I'm off. Obviously, it's my birthday coming up, so I'm off from Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I think on either Thursday or Friday, I'll just pop into Forbidden Planet and pick up those two.
Okay.
Yeah. So good times, man. Good times. But yeah, I think that's it from us for another 2 weeks. We are out of here.
Have a good birthday. Happy birthday for them.
Appreciate it.
birthday.
Thank you. But yeah, we will see you in 2 weeks' time for episodes 1 to 4 of That Spoke Roran Kashibe and episodes 1 to 9 of Jojo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. But for now, peace out.
The 5 Letters Podcast.